Hey, my name is Raymond. Hope you guys are all doing well. So credit cards are a great way to earn frequent flyer points, rewards programs, and cashback for spending that you already do. So in today's video, I've compiled my pick for the top 5 credit cards in 2022. If you're searching for the best credit cards online, you're often inundated with a ton of information, and there are also a range of different credit card types, from cashback credit cards, fee-free credit cards to low-interest credit cards. And on top of that, oftentimes these credit card companies will actually pay these review websites to actually promote their products. So oftentimes the reviews that you're looking through are actually quite biased. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Starting off at number 5 is Westpac's low-rate credit card. I think this card is a great credit card for beginners because it's a no-frills credit card with a low interest rate of 13.74%. And there's no special bells and whistles on this card like a rewards program or a frequent flyer program or complimentary insurance. The purpose of this card is to simply, spend money on it and then pay back the balance every month. That's basically it. I think that if you're in the market for a credit card as a beginner, let's say for example, you just started university, you have a part-time job and you want to get a new credit card, then this is definitely the one that I recommend. Right now, Westpac is also offering a $400 cashback if you spend $4,000 in the first 4 months as well. And on top of that, they've also waived the annual fee of $59 for the first year. The minimum credit limit for this credit card starts at $500 and then goes all the way up to $25,000. If you are a beginner who's getting a credit card for the first time, I recommend starting off with the credit limit on the lower side, let's say between $1,000 to $2,000. You can always increase it later on if it's not enough. One of the common traps that beginners fall into with credit cards is that it makes them feel like they have more money than they actually do, especially if you sign up with a card with a high credit limit. This then leads them to spending more money than they typically would, and then resulting in them not being able to pay down the full balance each and every month, resulting in interest payments. The card has a 3% foreign exchange fee and also has an interest-free period of 55 days. Now, before we move on to the next card, a general tip that I have for you when using credit cards is to pay down the full balance every single month. The reason why credit card companies offer such good deals and incentives to actually get you to sign up, such as this $400 cashback deal, is because they know that customers are oftentimes not going to pay down the full balances each and every single month. And then they begin making money off of the interest payments that you then pay back to the bank. So in order for us to take advantage of them, with them being the credit card companies, we should always aim to pay down the full balance of our credit cards every single month. The next credit card on our list is St. George's Vertigo credit card. This credit card is great for people who are looking to consolidate their debts across multiple credit cards. And this is because this credit card is currently offering 0% per annum for 32 months on all balance transfers. And on top of that has a 0% balance transfer fee as well. This means that if you're someone who has accumulated quite a bit of debt across perhaps one or multiple different credit cards, and you aren't actually able to pay down the full balance each and every month, resulting in you actually beginning to pay interest, then you can actually consolidate and do a balance transfer into this St. George credit card. You'll then have 32 months of an interest-free period where you can actually focus and pay down that debt. Do note, however, that if you aren't able to pay down the full balance within the 32 months, then the interest rate after that will be charged at 21.49% per annum. The card is also waiving their annual fee for the first year, which is usually $59, and the ongoing interest rate for the card is 13.99% per annum. It also has a low minimum credit limit of just $500 and goes all the way up to $80,000. And like the previous card, charges a 3% foreign exchange fee and also has an interest-free period of 55 days on purchases. The next card on the list is the American Express Cashback Credit Card. Like the name suggests, this credit card gives you cash back on purchases that you make and is currently the only credit card in Australia with this feature. Right now, they are offering up to 6% cashback for the first 3 months on all purchases that you make, capped at $200 cash back, which means that you could spend up to $3,333 before reaching that cap. After the 3 months are over, the cashback rate will then revert back to 1% on all purchases. Now, typically credit card companies will actually charge an annual fee. However, Amex have structured this one to be a recurring monthly fee of $10, meaning on an annual basis, you'll pay $120. However, good thing for you, they've also waived the annual fee, or the monthly fee, I should say, for the first year. There's also a variety of different perks on top of it that they provide as well. You get a free subscription to Binge, which is valued at $10 per month. It also comes with a smartphone screen insurance, which covers you for any smartphone screen repairs up to $500 if you do purchase your phone outright with the Amex or make your monthly repayments with it. It also comes with a range of features when making purchases with the card, such as purchase protection, fraud protection, and refund protection as well. This card does come with a relatively high interest rate of 20.74% per annum. However, as long as you're paying down the balance each and every month, the interest rate doesn't really matter. The card has a minimum credit limit of at least $2,000 and also charges a foreign exchange fee of 3% as well. Now, before we move on to the next one, another quick tip for you guys is hopefully you've been noticing a common theme through all of these credit cards is that most companies will actually waive their annual fee for the first year. This is quite a common practice across all credit card companies and is used to entice customers to sign up. I'd always recommend canceling your credit card before the 12 months come up. This way you aren't stinged with an annual fee and you can just cancel and sign up for another card. Now, the last two credit cards that we'll go over are those that come with rewards programs attached to them. The first one that we'll go over is ANZ's Frequent Flyer Platinum Credit Card. This card is currently offering 70,000 Qantas Frequent Flyer points when you spend at least $2,500 in the first 3 months. Additionally, on top of that, for every dollar that you spend on this credit card, you'll also be awarded with 0.75 Qantas Frequent Flyer points as well. Like most credit cards with the frequent flyer program attached to it, it also comes with complimentary international travel insurance and also a 24/7 concierge service. If you are planning to use the international travel insurance offered by your credit card, I'd always recommend reading through the terms and conditions to understand what is covered and what is not, and then determining whether or not that's suitable for your needs. The annual fee will also be waived for the first year, which is typically $295, and a credit card has a minimum credit limit of at least $6,000. The interest rate on the card is 20.74% per annum, and they also charge a 3% foreign transaction fee and also offers an interest-free period of 55 days. The card also provides you with a variety of different features, such as purchase protection insurance, flight inconvenience insurance, and extended warranty insurance as well. You'll find that credit cards with higher annual fees typically will come with a lot of these additional features and benefits. Most of the time though, however, you're probably never going to use them, but it's better than nothing. Now, before we move on to the last credit card, I did want to share a resource with you guys where you can actually stay up to date on all the credit card deals that are being offered by the different companies. Pointhacks.com.au will always post the latest credit card deals, and it's an independently run website, so they aren't paid by the credit card companies to promote their products. They generate most of their revenue from the referrals that you make when you sign up. If you are looking to churn credit cards to accumulate frequent flyer points, then this is definitely a website that you need to use. Now, the last credit card is going to be Westpac's Altitude Black Credit Card. This credit card comes with a wide variety of features and benefits that we've covered off across this video. The credit card comes with Westpac's own loyalty program, which is called Altitude Rewards. And you'll receive 180,000 Altitude reward points when you spend at least $6,000 in the first 4 months. In terms of value, the 180,000 bonus points can be redeemed for up to $750 in gift cards. You could also opt to purchase items from their online store. However, I typically find that when you redeem items in comparison to the gift cards, the overall value you receive is typically lower. The Westpac Altitude Black Credit Card is also offering a 0% interest rate for 24 months on all balance transfers. However, it does come with a 1% balance transfer fee. So the balance transfer deal offered by Westpac isn't as good as the one we talked about earlier from St. George. However, it's still a pretty good deal if you are looking to consolidate your debt. Westpac have also reduced the annual fee for this credit card from $250 per year to $99 for the first year. Now, typically I would like to avoid paying an annual fee altogether. However, I think in this instance it's okay, given that the fact that you actually receive up to $750 in gift cards, and in comparison to the $99 annual fee, you still come out on top. Now, whilst this credit card doesn't have a frequent flyer program attached to it, you can use your points to actually redeem flights from several different airlines. And these include companies from Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific, Malaysia Airlines, and Air New Zealand. You also get 2 complimentary lounge passes, concierge service, and also complimentary international travel insurance as well. The interest rate for this credit card sits at 19.99%, and it also has a 3% foreign transaction fee, and the interest rate free period is a little bit lower for this credit card at 45 days as opposed to 55. And those are my top 5 credit cards in 2022 for the time being. Now, take note that credit card offerings change on a month-to-month basis. So 3 months down the track, some of these credit card offerings may no longer be there. Another good resource to use if you do want a central place to see all the credit card offerings being offered by the various different companies is creditcards.com.au. The company compares over 250 credit cards from 79 different banks and brands. You can easily filter on what features you're looking for, whether you're looking for bonus points, low interest rates, or looking to do a balance transfer. Let me know what credit card you guys are using down in the comments below. Hope you learned something new, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.